Hello. Hello. Looks like I finally figured this out. I'm so happy I finally figured this out. Oh my gosh. Hi. Oh my gosh, it took me a hot minute to figure this out. I hope you can hear me. I'm not quite sure. Thank you. I'm not sure if the audio is coming through. I've been fighting with this for a hot minute, so I'm hoping you can hear me. Please let me know if you can't. Yay! Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. I was gonna like start spazzing out if this sucker didn't work, I swear. I'm such a hermit. So the fact that I even got this up and running is a whole miracle, I swear. Well, yeah, I just thought I'd hop on for a little bit. This will probably be like a really short stream, but I wanted to really test the waters and figure out how all this worked. I've actually been struggling with a hand injury, so been literally fighting against myself, trying to get everything situated. Finally feeling better today, so yay. Oh my gosh, I should probably like properly introduce what I'm drawing, I suppose. I'm obviously, you can tell I don't do this often. Human interaction, assuming you all are human out there. But yeah, I'm working on a little piece with my ObeyMe character. Well, not my characters, but the ObeyMe boys. And if you don't know who the ObeyMe boys are, I'll pull up a lovely reference picture right here. I like to, here we go. These are my babies, my boys. I'm drawing my favorites today, or at least my current favorites until I change my mind. But those are who I'm gonna do a little bit of work on today. I'm gonna see how long I can go before my hand starts hurting. So we're probably just gonna do some line art. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Just a really chill stream. Just seeing how all this plays out, really. I hope you guys are excited for the weekend. I know I am. I've been literally waiting on this all week. Maybe this will be how I bring in the weekend. Just start I don't know, just stream on Friday, decompress, and draw all the things that I wanted to draw during the week. I've been doing a lot of like shorts and things lately, which I love. Having a blast with those. But yeah, I don't know. Apart from the technical difficulties, I feel like me streaming my art process is essentially just what I do on a normal day. So y'all just get to see the process this time around, which I don't mind. Y'all get to see me redraw a line over and over and over again. There we go. So if you like, you know, watching someone spiral slowly into insanity, welcome to the stream. Let me know if the music is too loud. I've got some Pokemon lo-fi playing in the background by the awesome, I'm gonna attempt to pronounce this, Michael. He made a whole album. Well, they made a whole album, and I'm really digging it so far. For any of my IRL friends tuning in, hi, I made a YouTube channel. I don't know if I told you, but I did. Oh, look at my little baby. She's finally syncing up. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm just so proud of how the model came out. It's kind of weird seeing her little mouth move. Oh, and I guess we can do this like a little like FAQ or something like that. I don't know, but I'm not big enough to have an FAQ. Let's be so real. I'm literally just on here because I needed something to do. But yeah, for anybody that I know IRL, welcome to my YouTube channel. You are now part of the Gremlin gang. There's a total of like 72 of us now. If we get like 30 more, like, we could become a gremlin guild, and that would be pretty awesome. As a professional gremlin myself, I think that'd be pretty cool. But welcome, welcome. We love to see you. And by we, I mean me. For those of you who don't know, I am the Manga Mimic. That's my YouTube. I talk about anime and cartoons and really anything else that interests me, and I just do a lot of doodles because why not? I like it, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Do what you like, and if you don't like it, do something else. At least that's, you know, that's the general vibe I go for anyway. And you know, if people don't like what you do, that's okay too. So long as you like it. They just might not be enlightened to all the gremlin ways yet, you know? Like, not everybody prefers gremlins. Some people like goblins, and you know, ain't nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I'm drawing my ObeyMe boys, my ObeyMe babies. I don't know if any of you are familiar with the game ObeyMe, but I am a little bit behind, I'll be honest, but that's because I've been working on something in the background, so I haven't been able to play the game as much as I want to. I'm currently playing Nightbringer. That's the second game in the series. They really went all out with the whole rhythm game aspect of it, which I love. I like it. In terms of game mechanics, I like it a lot better than the first one. Also, I love the music in the Nightbringer versus the first game. That I have it unironically as a playlist on my Spotify. Like, was genuinely just bopping to that sucker in the car before I was about to start streaming. I was like, you know what? I gotta get in the right mood for this. I gotta get in the mood to draw this thing. My hand has been hurting like all week, and yeah, I haven't been able to draw like as much as I want to. I've been having to use my left hand. I am right-handed, and I've been having to like go lefty with it, and I'm not super happy about it. It's very awkward. We can get her done, but I don't know, I'm not a fan. I am not a fan of having to use my not great hand. My little disappointment. But yeah, let me see what we're looking like here. I'm really just kind of fiddling around with it. Just going with the flow here. I might take a little bit of a break from actually doing line art, and just like color a little bit. Let's have some fun with colors, y'all. Like, why not? Let me jump through here. I should have got like water before I started the stream. Genuinely. I don't know why I didn't think to hydrate. You guys, you should always stay hydrated. Like, don't be me. Don't start drawing something and not have any like water or snacks. I hope you have snacks. This isn't gonna be a snack stream where you need I guess you don't, need to hang around long enough to have snacks, but I feel like I should have brought snacks because I'm kind of hungies. Let me see here. I should have brought snacks, or at the very least water. If the stream cuts out suddenly, then you know what happened. I withered away, and I became a little prune. Like one of those little dust balls you see in the movies. And people were like, what happened to her? What happened to them? Oh, it was awful. You'll never believe it. They didn't drink their water. They started arting and they didn't bring water. Horrible, horrible. But yeah. I'm liking how this is turning out so far. I know I said I was gonna color, but I guess that was a lie. I had a spark of inspiration. And it was to draw this line. You see this line? This one right here? That's the line. That's what did it. That's what gave me that spark. I could probably end the stream right now. It was so beautiful, like, oh my gosh. I will take this like moment to like thank everybody who's checked out my channel so far. Like, super duper appreciate it, like genuinely. I didn't know, I don't know, I knew people would look. I just didn't anticipate people being interested, question mark. Like, it's really cool. It's like really neat. And like I said, I'll keep doing it as long as I'm having fun. I'm gonna keep like going. Plus, if I keep like making content and streaming, then I can tell people like, yeah, I totally like socially interact with other human beings and don't sit in like my little like gremlin cave all the time. I'm sure my parents will be super stoked to hear that. Now, did I touch grass today? Questionable. It depends on your definition of, you know, touching grass. Like, I saw the sun through the blinds, and really, I saw all I needed to see. I don't think I needed to see anything else of this world. The funniest part is it did rain pretty heavily, and I took it as a sign and was like, ah, yes, I don't need to go outside today. Why would I do that when I can just stay at home and doodle my husbandos? I think that's much better use of my time, to be honest. Why go outside when you have fan art to create? If anyone can give me a better reason, I'm waiting. Extra thick eyebrows. Much more fun that way. They're two different shapes. That's hilarious. This is fine. Symmetry is an illusion anyway. Who needs them to be symmetrical? Not me. Hey, yeah. Hold on, let's do a little quick check. Quick line art check. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna say I'm already in love, because we have a lot of work to do. But we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. One line at a time. If I can finish this with less than, how many layers are we on? 1, 2, 3. If I can finish this with less than 7 layers, I will count this as a win. Do I feel confident that I can replicate these two sides? Can I do this over here? We're gonna find out. We're gonna try. Why not? Give it a shot. Y'all can definitely tell this won't be AI generated, because these eyes are not about to be anywhere close to similar. Or maybe that proves that I'm actually an inside, like, I'm actually a spy for big AI, you know? No, actually, no. I genuinely don't care for AI, and I don't feel like getting into that wonderful topic in my first stream. We'll just keep it chill. I mean, look at her. Look at this beautiful gremlin we got going on here. Like, I would say, well, that's not correct. Actually, you know what? Nah, this is great. I love this. I love this for her. This is the picture now. No, we're not doing this today. There we go. That's much better. That's good enough, probably. I'm trying to keep this as loose as possible. If it looks like I'm going back and fixing it quite a bit, that's because I will sometimes say one thing and do another thing. And, you know, well, eyes look scuffed. Why? Why does she look like this? I ought to just keep it. I can fix this. I can fix this. We can make this work. Oh my gosh. We can fix this for sure. Hello. Welcome to the stream. You have the wonderful misfortune of watching me spiral trying to get an eye to look kind of even though I knew good and well that wasn't gonna happen today. It's fine. Everything's fine. Why worry? This is fine. Yes? Yes. Sure. Why not? Yes. You know, I should have just kept it like really derpy. Maybe the next one. I've drawn myself as a gremlin plenty this week, I think. Yes. Sure. Why not? Oh, nope. Dun, 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 dun. Sure. This is fine. This is probably fine. Dun, 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 dun. I like this actually. I gotta draw this a little bit. I told you we're not gonna go crazy with it. Oh, we have a question. Would I consider myself more of an artist or an entertainer? I'm definitely an artist for sure. In my mind, I consider myself an artist. If you happen to be entertained, that's what's up. I love that. Love that. I'm happy I could have been entertaining for you. But yeah, I would definitely say I'm an artist first. And if I happen to say something or do something or show something that you were like, huh, that was cool, that's what's up. Genuinely. Like, and I appreciate it. And I appreciate everybody here. Like, the folks in the chat, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everyone who subscribed so far. I made the channel because there was stuff I wanted to talk about, and I wasn't seeing enough people talk about it. And for my friends, like my IRL friends, I'm sure they were probably either tired of hearing me yap about it, or I wasn't super sure how to bring it up in conversation. So I figured, why not YouTube? The place where if you want to just yap about something, you can. And I have a fun little like habit of learning a lot about a singular topic or fandom, and YouTube was the perfect place for that. But yeah, awesome question, by the way, Bill K2978. Love that. I'll do my best to, you know, keep the art up and maybe intentionally be entertaining, but I promise you, I'm just doing my best, I guess, is the only promise I can really make. I love this smile. I love this smile. I don't, you know what? I'm having a thought. I'm gonna do a new layer because I don't know if this is good. I don't know. Is this good? Oh, she looks so silly. I already think it's goofy. Oh, she's like a little squirrel. She's like a mouse. Oh my gosh. We might just keep it. That might stay. You know what? Yeah. We're keeping it. It's gonna stay on a separate layer though, just in case I change my mind. Because that's art for ya. I think in terms of this bit of the picture, oh, forgot to change layers, huh? It does. That's what we're going for. By the way, this is my character. Her name is Mimic. And by her name, I mean my name. We're the Manga Mimic. And so, yeah, I wanted to draw me obsessing about my babies. I say they're babies, but they're not. They're, in case anyone didn't see, they're these lovely demons right here. I'm gonna be drawing them. Well, the ones that I like. I don't know if y'all are familiar with ObeyMe Nightbringer, but it is one of those things that I do plan to yap about for sure, because somebody has to. They did come out with a new game. It's ObeyMe, I want to say Till Death Do Us Part. It's not like the other games that they have so far. It's more like a, and I'll probably talk about this too once I like actually play it, but I would say it's closer to a like dress up game slash like what do they call it, like a lifestyle almost. The only thing that you recognize is a cheeseburger. You know what? Valid. If that's the only thing that you recognize, then that's perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, so I'm gonna take this off for a little bit. I did some little sketches earlier today. Let me get the teeth out of the way. I did some sketches of the ones that I want to put on, and they're going to be kind of like stickers on top of my Mimic picture. So let me jump through here real quick. Let's see. Let me make sure I'm not... There we go. Don't want to mess up anything there. Don't want to draw on the wrong layer. That would be hours of work down the drain. All right, so we're gonna start with probably one of my favorites out of the franchise. Okay, so quick summary for those who don't know, and for our wonderful person that said they recognized a cheeseburger. Unfortunately, the cheeseburger is not a character. I'm sorry to let you know. But there is a character that does love cheeseburgers, and we'll draw them probably second, because they are, I want to say, my second favorite character. Yeah, I'll go ahead and say they're my second favorite character. Why not? Why not? Then it's not a like real competition. They're all wonderful. So ObeyMe is started as I guess an otome game / dating sim. And the full title for the first game is ObeyMe, Shall We Date? Where you are a transfer student sent to the world of the Devildom, which is a world where angels and demons are real, humans don't know about them, but in an attempt to, I guess, mend human relations with with what I can only describe as Earth, they decide to basically isekai the main character into their world, and they are a transfer student in it's called RAD, but for some reason I cannot remember what it stands for, but it's a school basically in the Devildom, which is like the underworld in the game, where demons go about their day-to-day life and basically attend school. You basically get isekai'd, and now you have to do school things, but I'll be so real, the school things are not important. It's just really there to set up the formatting of how the game is presented, because the levels and the stories and situations are presented as like lessons, which I think was a really like cute idea, and they do maintain that idea in the second game. I don't know if they keep it in the third, but essentially, because you are transferred there and someone has to take care of you, you are put in the care of our 7 brothers, our 7 demon brothers, and they all they're kind of like the 7 deadly sins, but not that 7 deadly sins, which I guess, shade no shade, I liked 7 deadly sins until I didn't, but you know, it's fine. But yeah, essentially you are a exchange student, and the romance comes into play when you learn that you have to essentially forge a pact with these brothers, because some ominous voice before you were teleported into this world told you so, ? That one, that you know, it's really, we gotta move the plot forward somehow. I'm not gonna dive too deep into all the things wrong with that, but it's a nice little game. It's a nice little game, and my favorite part is, for anyone who, if there's anyone of you watching this during the stream or after the stream, like if it's posted on YouTube or whatever, just a wonderful little heads up. There's not really a punishment system per se. I mean, there is, but there isn't. You have, essentially what I'm saying, because of the premise of the game, you can romance all of the brothers, and none of them will like get jealous or whatever, like not in a way that'll directly like hinder your ability to play the game. Whereas like with other otome games, it's like, hey, you gotta pick one, and once you pick one, you can't have the other one. So this is like a why choose kind of game. Like, you can live your harem life for real. I don't know if that's what you want, but you have the option to. Now, if you are a like, hey, one husbando kind of girly, or you know, kind of guy, if you're one of those like only one and done, more power to you. I love that for you. I want all of them. Well, not really, not all of them. Some of them y'all can keep. But I did think that was really cool, because I was like, oh man, look at all these characters. Am I gonna have to only pick one? Gosh, I hope I can, like, you know, I hope there's like a way to romance all of them. I mean, that's not what I thought initially, but it was more so like, oh man, I'm gonna have to like choose one of them, and I'm probably gonna pick like the obvious choice where it's like the older brother or something. But they're actually all quite well-rounded, and I love that about the game. They all are definitely something else. Like the one I'm drawing now, so there are 7 of them. So the first one is Lucifer. He is the avatar of pride, and they go by like avatars, not like sins, but they're all based on, you know, 7 deadly sins. But Lucifer is the eldest of the brothers. He's the avatar of pride. He is considered the most powerful out of them. And also in this world, there is like a demon king who like rules over everybody. and that's really the only person who can tell Lucifer what to do. But yeah, he's like a no-nonsense kind of dude who will, at the same time, like, do, like, his brothers get on his last nerve, but he will do anything for his brothers. Like, do not mess with them. He will probably, like, come for you. And by probably, I mean, like, definitely. Do not mess with Lucifer. I guess that would make, like, a good, like, life tip, I suppose. This just in, don't mess with the devil. Don't recommend it. And then the other ones, I'll probably, like, just, like, well, let me see. Let me pull up my little reference picture real quick, because I can probably go through them easier that way. I don't think I can draw on this, though. But, so we have Lucifer right here. He's the eldest, avatar of pride. Then we have Mammon. He's who you get stuck with at the beginning of the game, kind of like your caretaker. He's the avatar of greed. Then there's Leviathan. He's the third avatar of envy, I want to say. He's also, like, basically the representation for, like, all otakus, weebs, shut-ins. That's him. Like, he is all about, like, anime culture and whatnot. That's his whole thing. Then I want to say the fourth one is Satan. He is the avatar of wrath, so he is always angry all the time. And then it is Asmodeus, avatar of lust. And then there is Beelzebub, one of my favorites. He ate, and his cheeseburger, I don't know, I put that cheeseburger in there for you. For the one person who said they recognized the cheeseburger, that was for you. Beelzebub, avatar of gluttony, always hungry. I get it. And then we have Belphegor, avatar of sloth. I couldn't remember it, but he is sleepy. Basically the epitome of, like, always eepy all the time. But yeah, these are our main cast. Now, there are others. There are side characters that get their own stories and lore. But for the sake of simplicity, and I know 7 simple, what? No. But for the sake of simplicity, these are the ones I'm going to focus on. And even simpler is I'm going to focus on the ones I really like. So that's why we got Lucifer as one of these here. I hope that made sense. I probably rambled just a wee bit. But that is some beautiful context for anyone watching or just playing this in the background, just so that you can have an idea of, you know, what you might be looking at when you happen to glance at your screen while you're maybe doing dishes or making dinner or eating dinner. Are you eating dinner? I'm not. Should I be? Probably. What are you eating for dinner? Because I need ideas. I'm not hungry, but I will be. We've already established I did not prepare very well for the stream. I don't have very much in terms of hydration, and this was already going to be a short stream, and I have a feeling that the dehydration is going to get me before the pain in my hand does, so we'll see. We could put a little countdown on there to see what gets me first. Which part of my body will fail? That can always be a fun one. A can of ravioli. I love that. Now the question is it from the chef though? Because the only cans of ravioli that I can comfortably endorse would be Mr. Chef Boyardee. Just saying. I'll be so real. I actually haven't had Chef Boyardee in like a hot minute, but I do remember it being pretty tasty. I do remember it being pretty good. This one looks like a mop. I'm like, he's got the, he's definitely got the like old school Justin Bieber look going with this haircut. But that makes it even easier to draw. Why am I still thinking about that can of ravioli though? Honestly, I'm surprised you didn't say cheeseburger. I zoomed in on the cheeseburger, like, just for you. Y'all, I am actually thinking about a can of ravioli. And there is none. And I don't want to go outside. Would it be a waste? And I know the answer, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. But like, would you DoorDash a can of ravioli? If you were like really hungry, would you do it? I'm asking for a friend. It's definitely totally not me. Yeah, no, I would never DoorDash a can of ravioli. Ever. But in case, you know, I ever considered it, would you like also do that? For a friend, you know, for a friend. Okay, I kind of like the mop though. I feel like I'm like blasting through their little like chibi faces, which is great. So I don't know how much more I can really do with it. I want to keep these like really simple. I feel like I've been like saying that constantly, but it's really more to remind myself, because I will become obsessed with details and just start drawing things that I know don't need to be in there, that no one will see. But it makes me happy. No, I don't like those dots. Those dots did not make me happy. And boom. Look at him. He's so like happy. He's probably talking about his waifu, which I get it. Like, my face lights up when I talk about my waifus. There we go. He's so happy, y'all. He's like, have you heard about the new anime that Ruri-chan is getting? Like, oh my gosh, you guys, I can't believe you're not talking about this. Why aren't you talking about the new anime that she's getting, you guys? That's what that look is telling me. It's telling me I'm gonna yap about my waifu and you're just gonna have to like deal with it. And I love that for him. I should have kept that as it was. We can fix it. We can fix it. There's nothing the undo button can't fix. That's a life tip. I bet you weren't expecting to get like life tips out here. There's nothing the undo button cannot fix, and that applies to like all parts of life, I feel like. Like, do you like sneeze in front of your crush and it sounded like really, really weird? Just hit the undo button. They'll never remember it. How did you like bomb that job interview? Just hit the undo button. It's fine. You can try again. Remember, you can always try again. There's nothing the undo button can't fix, y'all. I like it. It's floppy, it's cute. Let me see what we look like without the sketch underneath, because that's the true test of if I actually like it. I still like it. I do need to adjust some things, though. Let's do this. Just take this. and act like that's there. Yes. Very nice. Yes. They're cute. I guess I can start moving some of them around real quick, get them in their positions. Let's see here. They must be where they belong, in the proper position. Where did I have them? And this will probably change. I won't even lie. This will probably change. Like, I drew him smiling. I'll probably draw him smiling again. He's had such a wonderful smile. Don't judge me for my Oshi. I don't need judgment from anyone, really. I can't do it. My little heart can't take it. Or actually, you know what? Do judge me. Judge me right now. I had a different character there, but this is fine. You live 3 minutes away from a Kroger? Oh, well. Shoot. I guess I can't justify door dashing the ravioli for a friend. Again, it was, you know, that friend was really wondering about that ravioli. I'll let them know though. Thank you for answering that I needed to know. I feel like I've learned a lot during this stream. I feel like we've learned together. Honestly. I learned that if you live really close to a grocery store, you probably shouldn't DoorDash ravioli. I also learned never to start a stream without liquids. So next time, I'm going to be so prepared. Well, that sounds like a high standard that I'd have to maintain. I will be prepared enough. Yeah, I like that one better. We don't want to set the bar too high, chat. Like, we want to be just good enough. Just enough so that my body doesn't give up on me. I love drawing this hair. It's so satisfying. Oh my gosh. It's like wild and like chaotic. And it's I don't know, something about it just makes my brain go burr. I love just being able to be like fast and loose with it. Like that was almost like a perfect run, like right off the rip. Look at him eat his little cheeseburger. Yay! I'm so happy with how he's turning out. Oh my gosh. Maybe he is my favorite. I put him at number 2, but maybe I was mistaken. I had a different roster of like favorites before I played the second game, I'll be honest. And as I play the games, I'm sitting here like, wow, maybe I've like changed as a person. Am I mature? Nah, there's no way. But this is pretty cool though. It's pretty cool how you learn more, like, or you figure out a little bit more about a character's like backstory, and it kind of like changes your perception entirely on how you originally felt about them. I know I'm just really describing like character development 101 here, but it hits different when you're like experiencing it, you guys. Like, oh my gosh. So which one is a good example? So I love Beelzebub. That's the one we're drawing now. love him. I probably immediately fell in love with him because he's a hungry guy like me. Like, I'm just a hungry little guy. I'm always want to eat. Food is my friend. Or maybe I'm always friends with food, but it's not always friends with me, which is fine, you know. I'm okay with that. It's, you know, no hard feelings or anything. I'm not taking it personal or whatever, but whatever, you know. But anyway, what I was saying. So Beelzebub loved him right away. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but Belphegor, and it's not a spoiler. I don't like doing spoilers during the stream, even though the game has been out for a while, and I am working on a video like going into all this later. But I will say I didn't hate Belphegor, but I didn't like him as much as Beel. And maybe I just didn't spend enough time with the character to feel as much for him as I did with like the other brothers, which I'm working on. In like the second game, I'm working on it, you know. They're definitely they're trying. They're trying. With the third game, it is more so you can focus on just one brother at a time, and I think in the third game you can actually like canonically marry one of them. That's why it's called like Till Death Do Us Part. And it's kind of made more so like a lifestyle game, so it's supposed to be like, hey, this is like what's on your schedule. This is what we've got like going on. Well, that was wrong. Those sorts of like implementations into the app itself. Like I said, I haven't tried it yet, so I don't know how actually functional they are. But how would you would you, if you like had like a real life spouse? Like, would you want them always? I guess in some instances it's good. But do you always want them like up in your biz, you know? Like, hey, and like for me, I need that. I do need someone like always up in my biz. And I know it's like, you know, this is like the ideal anime husbando. They should be up in your biz. But I don't know if I want them like on my phone all the time, if that makes sense. I could just be thinking really hard about characters that don't exist. And that's fine. I will continue to do so. That's the whole point of this channel. Me yapping about things that I haven't found other people yapping about yet. And I know they're out there. I know y'all are out there. I know it. I can feel it. With that being said, why aren't we friends yet? Like, I know you like it. I know you like the series. Please, join me. Join me in this spiral. I kind of need more people to fall into the rabbit hole with me. Speaking of rabbit holes, this is kind of jumping off from the whole dating sim trend. Is it a trend? I don't know. For a hot minute, everyone was talking about Love in Deep Space, and I really wanted to play Love in Deep Space, and I still kind of do. But then everyone was talking about like how much money they put into Love in Deep Space. And then I was like, oh, as someone who gets easily obsessed and like really into these like fictional characters, for my wallet's health, not mine, not mine. We've given up at that point. I told you when we started the stream, I technically have a hand injury and we are still pushing forward. But for the health of my wallet, would it be a good idea for me to get into Love in Deep Space? The way it's set up right now, probably not. Probably not the best idea to like jump into the franchise that seems to be notorious for convincing you to spend money on things you don't need. But at the same time, why am I still so intrigued though? Like, I know I don't need it, but I still want it? Like, there's something about it. It's talking to me. I'm gonna make him smile. And he does like scowl most of the time. But I did like the little smirk that I had him given. If I can, it was like a little, like an upside down triangle, kind of. Yeah. Maybe a little more mischievous. Yeah, yeah. We'll roll with that until I change my mind. Why not? Still good? Still good. Always have to draw him eating. It's part of the lore. This character, if he's not eating, then he's like working out. Which, funny enough, he is one of the like strongest characters out of like the brothers, even though he's technically the youngest, one of the youngest ones. Physically speaking, he's super strong, like very powerful, and it gets like it's like times like 1 trillion when he's hungry. Like, do not like keep his snacks from him. But like you know how hungry works for like you or for like anybody else. The hangry stereotype, no, that's him, actually. Like, he actually gets hangry. Like, it's an apocalyptic event if you let him, like, sit and get too hungry. Put this here. So, like I said, I'm gonna just try and finish up some of this line art. I have been putting in quite a little bit of work, and as much as I love to push the limits and see how far I can go, I am only just now feeling better in terms of my hand, and I don't want to have to spend the weekend feeling worse. Let's make that smaller. And these are like tiny details, so they don't have to be perfect. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. Perfection's overrated anyway. Make it odd. Get weird with it. Life's too short to be like normal or whatever. But yeah, I think that's as far as I'm gonna go with this one. I will add some really like extra swooshes in his hair real quick, just to get that chaos flowing. And then he will have his whole thing is like his hair is like perfectly like coiffed and looks good like all the time. You will not see this man disheveled, like. But to get him to match the vibe with the rest of his brothers. Oh, I forgot I had my sleepy baby down here to draw. Ooh, will I be able to get that done? Well, let's position this one first. Let's see where this one needs to go, because I originally planned this as, if you can see, I originally planned it with only 3 little stickers, and then I was like, well, I like 4 of them, so maybe I can just have like the 4. We'll see how it goes. We'll see. Someone might not make the cut, because I did originally plan it with 3, but maybe I could squeeze in a 4th somehow, some way. Let's see what this looks like so far. That's not bad. Let me turn down the opacity of this. There we go. Yeah, that's not bad. That's actually pretty cool so far. Hello. Hi, hi. I know who you are. But yeah, this is turning out quite nice. Quite nice. I really like this one. I'm really happy with how that turned out. Like, that's so cute. Like, oh my gosh. Alright, I will try to bang out this one down here. We'll see what we can do. Let's see what we can do. Let's see how quick I can do this before I have to end the stream. This is when Fast and Loose really comes into play here. This is Belphegor, our sleepy baby. Let me see here. I can probably get this done. I forgot he had that little swoosh there. And I'm the one who drew it. Okay, we're doing something. We're getting there. Yep. And then Sleepy's. He's so bored. He's so tired. He's just like me for real. Tired, not bored. Y'all are awesome. I don't think I could be bored with y'all. There we go. That's pretty good. Yeah, I did that one. It's not done, like definitely not done. We have some cleaning up to do, but that's not bad, like at all. In my humble opinion. Just gotta clean this up a little bit. What in the world did I just do? There we go. Don't know what that was. And we'll just fix that a little bit. Yeah, I think for the time being, this will be good. I'm gonna just clean this up a little bit. He's a very sleepy guy. things considered, that's not bad. I feel like he could be better. What's the proportions here? This whole thing is he's like really lazy, so I picture sometimes he's like too lazy to do his own hair because it's always in his face. That's like my little headcanon that I've got for this character. And he's just can't be bothered. But you know, some days, same. There we go. A little nose. Let's see what this looks like here. Yeah, that's not bad, considering it's just supposed to be like a little sticker. Keeping it nice and simple. I feel like I don't get to see a whole lot of ObeyMe merch, and I think that's a crime and should be punishable by law. Where is the ObeyMe merch? Seriously, where is it? Like, if you could tell me where it is. I did a crane game the other day and saw that there was ObeyMe merch in it and said, I'm about to spend all of my money on this one crane game, because that's just how rare it is for me to like find it out in the wild. I only got one plushie, and it was a Lucifer plushie, so I will say it was worth it. Don't ask me how much I spent, just know that I would say it was worth it. It did not take me too many tries to get him. I think the crane game gods were on my side that day, and I got pretty lucky, because after that, all my luck was gone, and I didn't get any other like prizes from the crane machines, which is fine. I was trying to get some cinnamon rolls that day too, but it didn't work. I did get the Lucifer plushie, and he is my like, he has pride of place with the rest of like my plushies. I love him very, very much. That's like one of my favorites, and he's very small, so he's very portable. But yeah, I think we're getting there with this one. I think we can confidently say the line art is more or less done with these. I will go ahead and try and find where I want to place this one, because they were not a part of the original plan. So maybe like down here somewhere or something. I don't know. We'll work out this composition later. But for right now, I think we've done something pretty beautiful. I think we've accomplished something great, I'll be honest. With the exception of a few finishing touches, I think the line art is done. So I might tweak this a little bit before the next stream, but thank you so much everybody for watching. Thank you for all those who have subscribed so far. If I do upload this live to YouTube, feel free to put it on in the background. Do it while you're doing watch it while you're doing the dishes, eating, playing the downfall of your enemies, whatever you want to do. Just throw this on in the background. I'm here for it. I love that for you. You do your thing. I will see y'all later. Thank you so much for watching. Gremlin Gang, let's go.